Ever felt like we've lost something important? A piece of ancient wisdom that could change how we see the world today? Well, you might be right. Let's travel back in time, not to the usual stories of kings and conquests, but to the quiet libraries and bustling observatories of the Islamic Golden Age. This was a period from roughly the 8th to the 14th century, where science, philosophy, and art flourished in a way the world had never seen. While we all know about algebra and maybe some advances in medicine, there's a whole universe of forgotten sciences that are just as fascinating and surprisingly relevant. Take, for example, the science of optics, or ilm. Before anyone in Europe was talking about it, a genius named Ibn al-Haytham completely revolutionized how we understand vision. People used to believe that our eyes sent out rays to see things, but through meticulous experiments in a dark room, the original camera obscura proved it was the other way around. Light enters our eyes. This wasn't just a random discovery. It laid the foundation for photography, telescopes, and our entire modern understanding of light. He was one of the first true experimental scientists, insisting that every theory must be proven with evidence. Imagine 1,000 years ago, someone was already using the scientific method we rely on today. But it gets even more amazing. Let's talk about sociology. Centuries before the term even existed, there was Ibn Khaldun. This incredible thinker looked at history not just as a list of dates and events, but as a science. He studied the rise and fall of civilizations, analyzing factors like social cohesion, economics, and politics. He developed a theory called Hasabiyya, which is about group solidarity, and argued it was the key driver behind the success of dynasties. He was essentially the founding father of sociology and historiography, observing the patterns of human society with a level of insight that is still studied and admired in universities worldwide. And what about our relationship with the natural world? The Islamic world was a hub for agronomy, the science of soil management and crop production. Scholars wrote extensive manuals on how to cultivate land, introduce new crops, and use irrigation systems that were centuries ahead of their time. They weren't just farming. They were practicing a form of sustainable agriculture, understanding the delicate balance of the ecosystem. They introduced crops like sugarcane, rice, and cotton to Europe, fundamentally changing diets and economies forever. Their work was a testament to a deep respect for the earth and a desire to work in harmony with it, a lesson we could certainly use today. Then there's the mechanical genius. The Banu Musa bros, 3 brilliant siblings from 9th century Baghdad, were the rock stars of engineering. They wrote Book of Ingenious Devices, which was filled with designs for over 100 automated machines. We're talking about self-operating fountains that changed patterns, a flute that played itself, and even a programmable servant that could pour drinks. This wasn't just for entertainment. These designs explored principles of automatic controls and mechanics that were a precursor to modern robotics and automation. They were tinkerers, inventors, and visionaries, dreaming up a world of staculos by clever machines. So, why did these sciences become forgotten? A mix of political instability, the destruction of libraries like the House of Wisdom in Baghdad, and a shift in global power centers meant much of this knowledge was either lost or simply not passed on. But rediscovering them isn't just a history lesson. It's a reminder that genius can be found everywhere, in every era. These ancient thinkers show us the power of curiosity, the importance of evidence, and the deep connection between all fields of knowledge, from the stars above to the societies we build. Their wisdom is a forgotten treasure, waiting to inspire a new generation of thinkers and dreamers. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like and subscribe for more dives into our amazing shared history.